Hey guys, so today I'm going to be reacting to 3 true life creepy experiences. I think there's more to the title, sorry 1 second. Oh, okay, yeah, and that's going to be featuring MrCreepyPasta, so this is by Nightmare Files. And once again, someone did want me to react to him for a while, and I only did once, so I feel bad. And like some of the titles, to be honest, do look pretty interesting, kind of like 3 Disturbing, whatever, so kind of like Mr. Nightmare, right? I do not want to be too loud because my butt was sleeping just over there. But I would do it in my normal spot, but everyone's down there and I do not want to wait forever, so I'm just going to do it here. I'm going to put my phone up here just so I can... It is a small screen, it's on my phone, so I would turn off the light, but then you guys won't see me, so... And by the way, I actually forgot to actually mention that I have reached 1,000 subscribers. I'm really happy, so thanks to everyone who subbed. Thanks for all the support. Yeah, I mean, thanks. It's been a long time since I've actually gained, like, well, it took forever, like, what I'm trying to say is it took forever to get there, to get to this point, so now that I'm actually here, it's obviously, like, really exciting, right, to actually get to 1,000 people sub to you. Again, not as much as some other people have, but to me it's a lot, so thanks for all the support, and I really appreciate it, and yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep growing. So once again, let's get into this.
Nightmare Files.
Yeah, I forgot how weird his intro was, but let's see. Oh my goodness. My nose. Story 1.
About a year ago, in my final semester in college, I worked at a department store in the mall. I didn't have a car yet, so I asked for the day shifts because it was a 2-hour bus ride back home. So basically, if I had a closing shift, I'd get done at 11 but not get home until around 1 a.m. But sometimes I'd be given a closing shift, much to my annoyance since I had class at 6 a.m.
Oh my God.
And my mother worries about me because who wants their kid on public transportation at night?
No one.
My managers, being the jerks that they were, gave me a week of closing shifts, knowing my situation.
Assholes.
I was pissed, but whatever. So one night, I had just finished my shift and I got on the bus. I sat in the middle of the bus. It was minding my own business with my earbuds in. I usually did that because I didn't like people talking to me, so I made it look like I was listening to music. And I occupied myself by playing a crossword puzzle on my phone.
Okay.
About 5 seats behind me, I hear these guys speaking Spanish.
Okay.
Now, my mother is Dominican, but people never know that I am, so while I understand a fair bit of Spanish, I don't speak it. So I hear them talking, but I don't pay any attention because it's rude to eavesdrop. All until they say, "That kid in front of us." Then my ears perk up. I keep my earbuds in so that they think I can't hear them. And I continue to listen. What they're saying is horrific. To paraphrase it, they knew my stop because they've been watching me for this week.
Oh my God.
And to put it simply, they were planning on snatching me. I heard them say that I'll disappear like the others. I was about 20 minutes away from home.
Oh my God.
So I knew I had to act quickly.
Yeah.
Since I knew they could see me, there were 5 seats behind me, but like a cross, if that makes sense. I pretended to play on my phone, oblivious while I was actually texting my mom. Then all of a sudden, one of the guys moved 3 seats ahead of me, and the other one moved about 3 seats behind me. And we're the last ones on the bus. I text my mom, "Can you please meet me at the bus stop?" 5 minutes go by, no answer.
Oh shit.
We're getting closer to my stop, so I decided to call her cell. No answer.
Oh my, call the police or
I'll
something.
call the house phone and she finally answers.
Okay.
At this point, it's about 12:30 a.m., so she was asleep. I try to talk as calmly as I can. This was our conversation. "Hey, Mom, did you get my text?" No. What's up?" "Oh, I sent you a picture of these jeans I'm going to order online when I get home. I really need your opinion, so I really need you. Really need you to look, since the sale ends at 1 a.m. She gets the hint that I need her to look at her cell phone. So I say goodbye, and I hope for the best.
Yeah.
I tied my Adidas very tight. We get to my
Adidas.
stop, and I see my mom's car. I stand up. Then the man in front of me stands up. Then the guy behind me stands up.
Oh.
I snatch my stuff and I sprint to the door and I got off the bus with both men behind me, both yelling at each other to grab me. I didn't even look behind me. My mom sees the whole thing and jumps out of the car. I yell at her to get back in the car because they couldn't catch me. I hauled ass. I jump in the car and I tell my mom, just go. I look in the rear view and I see the guy staring at the car. The next morning, I called my job and I tell them that I quit.
There you go.
No more public transportation for me.
Damn right. Good job.
Thanks to my mom for teaching me Spanish. And thanks to my mom for getting the hint.
That's actually scary though, looking at... That's actually terrifying though, you know what I mean? Because like, it's in a different language, like you're just assuming that they're talking...
My name is Mark, 58 years old. This story happened about 20 years ago.
A while ago.
I used to be a truck driver. Worked the night shifts. Did that for about 7 years. I enjoyed it for the most part. The pay was good. I liked the quiet time I got to myself.
Mm-hmm.
One night I was driving, listening to the radio and drinking coffee, what I usually do. It was really dark on the secluded roads I was driving on. No street lamps around. All I could see were my own headlights in the road. And it lit up. Also pouring down with the rain. Came across a car that was pulled over on the side of the road. And two men who then ran into the forest, leaving the car doors open. I don't know why, but something made me stop and pull over as soon as I drove past. Turned my radio off, thought about what I just saw and what I should do.
I'm kind of confused. I kind
Now
of
for some
blanked out what's
thought.
happening.
It did look odd, so I decided to check it out.
There's something about cars.
I grabbed my flashlight and walked down the road towards the car. When I got there, I couldn't see anyone around. Spoke out. I said, "Hello? Anyone there?" I shone my light in the car and had a look inside. The car was on, the keys were in the ignition. I mumbled to myself, what's going on here? Just as I said that, I heard a branch snap in the woods. "Hello? Who's there?" There's no answer. I call it again. "Anyone there? You hurt?" Starting to think that I shouldn't be here. Whoever those men were, who ran off, clearly didn't want me to know something and didn't need any help.
Get out.
Turned around, about to jog back to my truck when I heard a bump.
What are you gonna bump?
Stopped and listened.
What?
I heard it again. It was coming from the trunk of the car. I tried to open it, but it was locked. I needed the keys. I quickly got them out of the ignition, opened the trunk, and I couldn't believe what I saw.
Someone's in the trunk.
There was a woman who was gagged and tied up. She was bleeding on her forehead and tears streaming down her face. I removed the cloth from her mouth, and she was begging me to help her. Before I could do anything, the two men ran out of the trees and they attacked me. One of them hit me real hard on my knee with a crowbar. I dropped to the floor screaming in pain, whilst the other hit me with a bat in my legs a few times to make sure I wasn't getting back up. They both then ran to the car, slammed shut the trunk, and drove off. The whole time I could hear the woman screaming for help. I tried to get up, but I was in too much pain and I couldn't stand up. I managed to crawl back inside my truck and radio for help. I told the police what happened. And that woman was never seen again.
Shit, well, so far these are actually pretty scary. Like, I should probably watch this guy more often. Jeez, these stories are scary though.
I was walking home late one night after finishing my shift at a store I work at. After about 5 minutes of walking, a car pulled up beside me. It was a police car, so I thought I was in some kind of trouble. A cop got out of the car and said, "Can I give you a lift home?" I wouldn't usually get into a stranger's car, but it was a cop, so I assumed I'd be safe.
It's not a cop,
And the neighborhood I lived in was pretty suspect. I took him up on his offer and got in the car, gave him my address, and then he started driving. He was very overweight and had a mustache and a mole on his left cheek.
It's not a cop.
The first few minutes of the car ride were pretty awkward as he nor I, we didn't say anything until he spoke.
What do you say?
Lucky I picked you up when I did. All sorts of young women like yourself get sexually assaulted around here. Allegedly. And he chuckled. I thought that's a strange thing to say and even find amusing, especially for a cop.
Yeah.
Right after that, he said, "But I got you safe in my arms, so don't you worry." As he said this,
Yeah,
he placed his hand on my thigh, giving off a small chuckle once again. His fingernails were long, dirty, and broken.
He ain't no cop.
I awkwardly smiled and I chuckled with him. I was feeling very uncomfortable at this point.
Damn right.
He removed his hand and put it back on the steering wheel.
Okay.
I just looked outside the window, regretting my decision to get in his car.
Yeah.
A few moments go by until he said something again. "Do you work out? Those are some nice firm legs you have." To which I replied, sometimes, when I can." He said nothing, no reply. He just carried on driving. At this point, I noticed we had been driving longer than we should have. But I didn't say anything as I was too nervous and thought maybe he was just taking a different route.
He's not.
He spoke again, saying, "Must be tiring." I replied with, "What's tiring?" A short pause before he said, "To work out so much and have nice firm legs like you have." I said, he interrupted me saying, "I think you need a nice rub down. You're sore, right?"
No,
At
I'm
this
good.
point, I was really freaked out.
I'm good, fam.
And thought
I'm
my
good.
life was in danger now. I then tried to pull my phone out.
Yeah.
And I tried to call my friend, but as soon as I put my hand in my bag, he said, "Don't even think about it." He snatched my bag and threw it out the window.
Shit.
I was thinking I'm about to be killed and started to cry. He pulled into a secluded parking lot and parked the car. I was too scared to move. He just sat there looking down at the steering wheel, breathing heavily. Then he got out of the car and opened up the trunk. I tried opening my door, but I couldn't, and quickly jumped across the driver's side seat and flung the door open. He rushed back from the trunk and was there to intercept me. He grabbed my arm and tried to pull me back into the car. I bit his hand as hard as I could, and he screamed and let go. I ran away as fast as I could, not looking back. I heard his car start up, and the tires screeched driving fast. I ran and I hid in a nearby forest. I don't know, I hid for what felt like hours. I could see in the distant headlights of the police car patrolling the area. Thankfully, he gave up and never found me and drove off. I gathered up some courage and I ran all the way home. I only told my parents and one of my friends about the incident. I don't trust the police anymore, and I certainly don't walk alone at home at night.
Wait, so I'm confused. He wasn't actually a cop though, right? Like, was he actually like in a police car? Did he have like a police uniform on? Because if so, then why the hell are you doing that? You can't do that. Like, I would say call the police, but he is the police, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not... It's kind of scary for damn sure. Like, I don't... Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, like, I got so terrified. I was like, oh my god, who the hell is at the door? But it's my freaking cat coming in. Giving me a heart attack. Thanks, cat. Anyway, that was a good video. I really should react to him a lot more often. I will try to, for sure. Tomorrow I start my 4 days of work. But then I have 3 off, which is nice. And I don't work that late. And by the way, so just a little thing I did playoffs. So Boston and Toronto are tied 1-1. Winnipeg's down 2-1. Tampa's down 3-0. Pittsburgh's down 3-0. I'll get into those when I do my round 1 review of the playoffs. So you'll see how I am then. But I'm shook. Anyway, just back to this video. A really good video. I definitely am going to give this video a like, even though I usually like videos before I watch them. So again, really good video. He needs to keep up the good work. And yeah, I should definitely react to his videos again soon. So I see something here like 3 true disturbing close encounter horror stories. That sounds like a really good one too. Like 5 home intruder stories, so should probably watch that one too. Yeah, so there's a lot of titles that kind of intrigue me and want me to watch it, so I'll probably react to those for you. And sorry for the long delay. I did say that I was gonna do more, and I haven't, so I'm sorry for that. But here you go. Maybe I'll do another other one tonight even. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, guys, again, thanks for 1,000 subscribers. Please continue to subscribe, share, like, comment, whatever. And yeah, I'm really happy, and I'm still so used to saying, can I get to 1,000 subscribers, so I was going to say that again. Can I get to 1,100? That would be lit. And yeah, just, I don't know what else to say. But thanks for watching, have a good night guys, and we'll see you guys in the next video, whenever that will be. Peace.